Okay. It is about that time. But not it's about time, not that episode. Applejack's not in that episode, so we don't care.
Is she not?
Probably not. Well, she might be like in the background. Yeah, I know, I just said that. She's in the background. Already some self-deprecating humor here. So, all right. It is 1:30 according to my computer, so we're going to go ahead and get the show on the road. So, welcome everybody. It's Applejack Appreciation Club at Ciderfest 2025. I want to thank you guys for coming to this panel. I hope you guys are excited to share my love for Applejack. So, real quick, we're gonna get started. We'll jump into this little intro video. This, if you've been to my Applejack Appreciation Club panel before, you've already seen this, but it's a good one. So, we'll go ahead and show it again. I always love that little ending bit. That video is actually not made by me. Whoops. I don't need to play it again. There we go. Yeah, that video was not actually made by me. That was made by my friend and fellow super Applejack enthusiast, Whirlwind. So give him a round of applause. All right. So without further out of the way, the quality of this panel is about to go way down because it's me. Hopefully not. So yeah, as I mentioned, this is definitely not my first rodeo hosting this panel. It's kind of become one of my staples. I think this is my third or fourth time hosting it. So yeah. So I guess just kind of overviewing what this panel is going to be like. Obviously, it's going to be discussion about our favorite pony, Applejack. But that being said, it is okay. She doesn't have to be your favorite if you're here. I won't kick you out, I promise. Otherwise, I'd have to kick one of my friends out in the front row who's decked out completely in Twilight Sparkle merchandise. He knows who he is. Actually, there's a Rainbow Dash guy next to him as well. So.
Which one?
Well, you're not wearing anything Rainbow Dash related.
I'm a fake fan.
You are a fake fan. He's got more Rainbow Dash on than you.
I think
I'm a Mario.
Considering that AJ and RD are together.
Blasphemy!
Are we going there already? Together as friends.
Right. They were roommates. Oh my God,
Friends
they were
can be
roommates.
So anyway, just to kind of clear it up, this is meant to be like a fairly casual panel. So as we're kind of already doing, feel free to jump in and, just be courteous, kind, respectful, appropriate. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of this. Do you have a question already?
I will jump in with that QR code that's posted there. You can't see it, it's in front of the table. That actually links to a story about AJ's parents. And for those who'd like to read it, you can earn points at the trivia thing Tabletop will be doing afterwards. So, go scan this one.
Okay. I haven't read the story, but I guess I'll have to.
It has words in it.
AJ's parents are pretty cool. So.
There's Apple, so it's mandatory reading for you.
So I guess as a quick show of hands, who has been to one of these Applejack Appreciation Club panels before? Raise your hand. Okay, so decent amount, but not as many. That's great. It's a lot of first timers, so awesome. That means even though I'm kind of recycling some content, it's not going to be totally new for everyone. But there is some new stuff if you've been here before, so don't worry. Of course, if you have been here before, this is one of my favorite things to do at the beginning of the Applejack panel. So some people ask me, so you like Applejack, huh? Prove it. And I am more than happy to do so. Not?
Never.
Well, I did buy another one today.
Still not enough.
So I guess I'll have to recreate this photo. But yeah, I don't remember the exact count of this. It's It's at least a dozen. It could be like 15 or something.
Need to have her hanging off the hat of the big one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that.
How do you have it
You mean
on
like
the
this?
chair?
You talking about this one?
Yeah, the biggest one. Yeah, just kind of have her hanging from behind there.
I don't think she would stand up to that.
How do you sleep with all those on the bed?
Very comfortably, I'm sure.
I very much don't. I only would
Big
do,
fan.
I would only do stuff like this for photo ops. I usually don't leave too many plushies on my bed. I know some people do, but one or two is enough for me. Thank you. Some say I put my plushies in the closet. I don't know why they would ever say that.
Because you do.
But hey, that's none of your
Joe,
business.
I've seen your mare closet.
We're gonna move on from that. Here's just another photo from the side that I thought I would throw in, and this is my plushie Cave Glider, just in absolute awe.
See, on Friday nights he makes them kiss.
No, he kisses them.
That's what I said. The formula plushie and.
Oh yeah, I thought you meant that he makes them kiss each other, and I was like, no.
No.
So anyway, yeah, I am quite a fan of Applejack. So, all right, so we're gonna get into the basics here of what you need to know about Applejack, what kind of pony is she, that sort of thing. So, she is best pony. That's it. That's my presentation. Thank you guys so much for coming. No. I promise I can back it up with some more than just that. So, I guess we can talk about some basics about Applejack. Of course, as you know, she does represent the element of honesty. She's mentioned or appeared in 191 of the 222 episodes, which does include the best gift ever, I think.
Yes.
Right? That's included in that 222 count? Yeah. Okay.
Never will make it 223.
No one.
She shares a name and a design with Applejack from G1, which you can see her on screen. It's pretty much the exact same. A few more apples on her cutie mark, but otherwise it's generally the same. Like she doesn't have her iconic red hair ties. She also shares a name with Applejack, but a different design from Generation 3, in case you didn't know. That's kind of looks more like a watermelon pony to me. But
Looks more like Big Mac, honestly.
Yeah.
not really. Big Mac's hair is not green like
There's
that.
yellow
is
in
it?
there.
Big Mac if he was green.
It's quite the alternate take on an Applejack design. I can't say I love it. I can't say I hate it.
Where's G5 Applejack?
For real though. Actually, I do have, I think, a G5 Applejack. I just shared to my Applejack Discord server, but I did not include it in the presentation. And also, as many of you know, she does share a name with an alcoholic beverage. So that is actually a thing. Applejack is, I think it's a whiskey, right?
What about the cereal?
I do like
It's a what?
cereal.
Cider?
They take cider, or they used to make it this way, but I think they just distill it now. But they like
Oh, we need now is they only
get
make
like the
Coca-Cola.
harder alcohol.
Okay.
So it's like even more.
Okay. I still admittedly have not tried Applejack the drink, so.
I haven't eaten that.
And then the most important thing is she is not a background pony. Just making that clear. She's actually part of the main six. That's why you came. You came to be educated and enlightened.
You know,
I didn't even know she was
Leave
in
with
the
a
show.
new sense of knowledge.
you know, for a brief amount of time,
There's 6 minutes.
as the show was airing, for a brief amount of time, Applejack was in more episodes than Twilight.
She was what?
For a brief amount of time in the show's airing, Applejack was in more episodes than Twilight.
That's true.
Interesting. So apparently, at some point in the show, Applejack was actually appeared in more episodes than Twilight.
And then,
So-
and then season 8 happened, and then Twilight was in nearly every episode. And then it went.
Season 8 happened, and then everything went to.
It all
And
started
then-
with
It all
season
changed.
8.
Yeah, and then non-compete clause happened.
Yeah. We'll talk maybe a little bit about that a little later. So, why is Applejack such a great character? Well, let's start with her element. Honesty is a very admirable trait. These days, we do see a lot of just sleazy people just trying to get whatever they want. They'll get it however they want, and lie, cheat, steal, whatever. And Applejack's trait, it's fairly simple on its face. Like, okay, honesty, tell the truth. But in practice, that does get a little challenging to put into practice, I guess. A lot of situations where honesty is difficult. So it's kind of interesting. I think it was definitely worth including in the kind of the elements that they had. Creating a web of lies usually gets you into more trouble anyway. Yeah, no, that's pretty important. She is also very grounded and stable. Pun intended. She tries not to let those difficult situations get the best of her. She often proves to be the most level-headed of the main six, I would say. Obviously, there are exceptions. You know, there's exceptions for every character. But yeah, I think that I feel like she's often the second in command. I mean, I feel like that's something a lot of people would agree on. So yeah, in the back.
Some would call her the mother of the group.
I would agree with that. I think actually that might be one of my points later on my slide.
Most mature.
Yes. Again, she's the best. What more do I need to say?
Is she as good as David H. Murdoch, the CEO of the Dole Corporation?
What? You have to explain.
Have you never seen Friendship is Witchcraft?
No.
Okay.
I'm not too much into that stuff. Actually, kind of mentioned with the strong leadership again with the whole second in command thing. I think back to Princess Twilight Sparkle, the season 4 premiere, where she was advising Twilight to go back to Ponyville. Whether that was the right or wrong decision, of course, is up for debate. But it's kind of just the fact that she was trying to take control of the situation and look out for Equestria, which I think is pretty respectable. Here's that point, actually, caring and motherly. Personally, I think she would probably make for the best mother out of the main six. She probably already had to basically raise Apple Bloom as a mom type figure, so I'm sure she's got a lot of experience from that. And just in general, she's just very, very sweet. I'm just curious, who would make the worst mother out of the main six?
Look, I can accept a lot of things about my wife, but I know that Rainbow Dash is not a good mom.
That's probably true.
See the inside of our house.
Although it's anyway, her mannerisms. I mean, we all love a good countryism from Applejack. I just think that's really cool. It might not be for everyone, but I think it's pretty cool. The whole freckles, her mane style. She has a literal ponytail as well.
Pony. Coming from a guy who lives in the country, I definitely adore her for that.
Yes. And then, like I said, just in general, a very cute design, awesome color scheme. I won't lie. I feel like my love for Applejack started because my favorite color is orange. So it was kind of a natural progression. But I do like her character genuinely, and I'm pretty happy with kind of my decision to make her my favorite pony. I'm trying to remember why I included this next thing, but it's kind of funny. It's a little comic. Applejack's asking Rarity, all right, you just gotta buck up. Come on, Rares, what's the plan? Eat cookies until I explode. That ain't a plan. Actually, I think I included this because it's like Applejack. Could you ever imagine Applejack panic eating like that or stress eating? No. I don't think so. Stress box. I mean, fair. That is fair. I agree.
There's at least been one tree that has fallen over because she's kicked it too much.
What episode did that happen in?
I'm just guessing. I didn't say it actually.
Oh, you're saying at least it's probably.
There has to have been at least one tree that she keeps kicking and then it fell over. It's like, uh-oh.
It wouldn't surprise me, honestly. So yeah, no, she's just got a really overall great, strong character that is a good character to look up to. So.
Arguably, she's been employed the longest.
Yes, she has that stable job. Am I right?
Don't make me throw my hands.
So, Applejack's countryisms, those are a thing in the show. There's a few of them. Like, you're tooting your horn louder than the brass section of a marching band. From Sonic Rainbow. What kind of fertilizer have you had your nose in, Twilight? Funny euphemism. Pick an apple today to keep the trouble away. And my sister's speaking in fancy. And Yee-haw! Finally, I can book like a 5-bit snake herder in an Appaloosa ranch house again. Woo! Can't believe I just said that without tripping over my tongue.
Good.
Impressive.
You know my heart.
I'm just being a rusty fiddle. Tune me up and let's get back to dinner. That's a new one I recently just discovered from Hearthbreakers.
Her countryisms are tied to her cutie mark.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, from the cutie map. Yeah.
I can't even make country.
Shoot, I can't even make countryisms no more, but I can still speak in double negatives. And I think this next thing really accentuates her whole countryism thing. Yee, and I cannot stress this enough. Ha! That's cool. I apologize, by the way. Some of these I can't really see the artist in the corner. I do apologize to whoever drew some of this stuff. Let's switch gears a little bit and actually talk a little bit about Applejack's flaws. No hat. Shoot.
That is a flaw.
That right there is a flaw. I didn't even intend for that.
It's like powered down.
I will ask, does anyone by chance know, and I do know the answer to this, what episode this vector comes from? Does anyone know by any chance?
Chicken Master.
No. Out! Get out, wrong pen. This is actually from Apple Family Reunion when she's talking with Granny and Granny Smith and Apple Bloom about the history of reunions, which we'll talk about that episode a little bit later. But since Applejack is a character in a TV show, a fictional TV show, she does need some flaws to make her character work so that you can write stories with her. So
Bless you.
it's worth identifying those. Like I said, a pony can't be perfect, not even this one. So, stubborn. That was the first character trait that really reared its ugly head in the series in the 4th episode, Applebuck season. She wanted to try and do everything herself, even though it was completely unrealistic. And we are going to talk more about that episode later. She can be a little overbearing and overprotective, although that has also been taken to an extreme that it really didn't need to be taken to, like in Some Pony to Watch Over Me. And also Apple Family Reunion, which, like I said, we'll talk about it.
We got the cool outfit of hers in Some Pony to Watch Over Me with those fireproof gloves. And all.
Oh yes, the boots. Yeah, that seems pretty badass.
Yeah, we got the badass Applejack scene, so I won't complain.
But yeah, there's she definitely goes a little too crazy sometimes. I guess maybe that's her way of going crazy, is just being a micromanager. Going back to honesty. Blunt honesty is a delicate balance. And this we see in the episode Honest Apple. Are there times where maybe you don't want to be super honest? Probably. If somebody goes out of his way to make you a batch of cookies and they taste like, I don't know, that fertilizer that Applejack's talking about. Just to say not very good, Are you going to want to criticize too much someone who went out of his way to make something nice for you? I don't know. You might want to give some feedback, but if it's more about just the favor itself, I don't know. There's a balance with honesty, I think. Just, it's one of those things you figure it out in certain situations, I guess. Workaholic. I don't know if anyone knows someone who's like a workaholic in your life. I do know one, my own father. Those kinds of people, they just want to keep working. They don't want to stop. They know there's a job to be done, and that's very admirable. But there's a limit. Not only are you going to harm yourself, but you're also going to harm the people around you, and maybe you're going to harm the bigger picture. In Applebuck season, Applejack gets so tired, and then she goes on to bake those muffins, which end up being, instead of baked goods, they're baked bads.
I can't believe you ate all of those muffins, thank you, Pat.
Wrong episode.
I know.
Those are different kind of baked.
What's up with
Actually,
the baked bads thing?
yeah, I think, did she say baked bads in that episode?
No,
Yeah.
Pinkie Pie said, what? Oh, no.
It wasn't cute.
She might have said that in Cutie Map.
No.
No,
Baked Bads was Applebuck season.
Yeah, it
and
was.
Pinkie Pie said Baked Bads.
Okay.
She said muffin spectacles. Get them while they're hot.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, even translating that to the real world, so my regular job is I'm actually a civil engineer. I design roads and transportation and stuff. And it's, this is public infrastructure that people are driving on. If I go to work tired and I don't design things right, if there's like not enough space for something and somebody crashes into something, that's a huge liability, and it's not something I want on my conscience. So being awake and being able to focus on work is extremely important. What are some things, anybody in the audience have anything that I kind of missed about Applejack's character that you'd like to mention or discuss? You can just shout it out if you want, or.
Well, you have the way that I had Applejack is the best pony, and you showed her as an alicorn. You had it wrong. The Earth ponies are the master race. So
Ooh. Earth Pony Master Race, and why?
Well, for one thing, I think about Tyrick was able to get unicorn magic, then Pegasus magic. He would have been able to get the princess magic, but he waited. But the first thing he went after that was Earth ponies, and also can Pegasus and unicorns just make plants, make living things just go.
That's true.
They
That's
have
true.
literal power of life and death on their earth. I think that makes them the master race.
I mean, yeah, that is true, but then it's like once you have your food, it's like, okay, now what can I do? I don't have wing hands, I don't have magic, I can only just bite things with my mouth.
Even before I started watching the show, Applejack was the first pony to the name of everybody.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I will remark that Applejack is correct in her opinions about apple fritters. That they are the best.
I don't think I've even really had apple fritters, to be honest. I've had other apple baked goods.
Never had an apple fritter?
I don't think so.
This man has never had an apple fritter.
One of the things,
Big fan.
I don't know if whoever is local to the Milwaukee area, has anyone been down to Racine or gotten a Kringle before? Yeah, Kringles. There sometimes are apple Kringles, apple cinnamon maybe. I could go for one of those right now. Actually, it's a good question though. What's everybody's favorite apple baked good? Does anyone have a specific apple baked good?
Apple
Cider. Apple crumble. Apple cider. Another one. Cider smoothies. Apple crunch what cake? Coffee cake? Okay. Yeah, I think apple pie, apple Kringle is probably my two favorites. But now I've just made myself hungry, which was a huge mistake. I didn't have any breakfast this morning, so.
No apple juice?
Actually, that was the one thing I had. It's a long story. I'm not even going to get into it now.
How did I guess that?
I don't know. Yeah, so apple foods, pretty cool. Let's switch gears a little bit. Let's do a little bit of a trivia game. Get some more audience participation here. If you've been to my previous panels, you'll know I do like using Kahoot. So hopefully the Wi-Fi is going to cooperate with us this morning or this afternoon. So yeah, you just got to go to kahoot.it. I'll pull up the code in a second. If you do participate, please make sure to only put your badge name in. Thank you. And then if you do win, you will get a little mini prize pack with a bunch of stickers, badge ribbons, pins, just kind of a little miscellaneous assortment. So nothing too crazy. Unfortunately, I don't know if I think they're doing some tokens for the game show theme. I apologize, I didn't actually pick any of those up, so I don't have any to give out right now. So, but with that being said, let's get right into this.
What's the game then?
It's coming up.
Teacher, what's the game?
I'll argue that that's probably the best part of Applejack.
Oh yeah, this art, unfortunately I don't know the name, but I'm sure you can find if you look up Applejack Autumn Wallpapers. I love this
This is
thing.
the comfiest piece of art I've seen.
It's beautiful. It is.
It's so comfy.
It's incredible. It's incredible. All right, here we go. Start.
Your little thing.
Which way? Let me make sure this thing works. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, I just realized I can't actually see the Kahoot on my screen because of normally when I do this at my other panels, I've got another like a check monitor, but I don't have one of those this time. So just gonna
Is the answer Ticketmaster?
get out. Wrong panel.
Oh, I know. I'm guessing.
I will say if you do win this, you will get a badge ribbon that says it's always Ticketmaster. So, that's a bit of an oldie at this point, that reference. So, all right. I'll give it a little bit more. Or is everybody who's still trying to get in? Who's trying to get in? Raise your hand. Okay, I'll wait a little bit longer for you. Right here.
Wow.
I'm gonna kick this guy out. I don't really like him too much.
Wow.
I like whoever like didn't have the money.
Wait, what?
It just says Sammy is.
Why did your name just pop up again?
Because I reloaded.
Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out if someone was like impersonating you or
He really
something.
wants you to kick him out.
Where is his name? Let's just go right there. Remove. All right, cool.
Go.
No, I'm kidding. I won't do that. All right, who else aside from Rise Up in the front? Who else is still trying to get in? Anyone?
Put the space in the pin or no?
I don't think so. No. By the way, whoever has the name Missing Texture, I really like that name. It's a good
Please
one.
tell me you're wearing just purple and black.
And black. Yeah.
You need to, why haven't you
You need to
installed
install
Counter-Strike textures?
That's a Minecraft reference. Come on.
What do you mean I need to install Source?
All right, one more. Last call. Anyone else? Anyone else? Raise your hand. We're good? Okay, we're going to get into this. I don't know why. Whatever. Yeah, Applejack made this. All right, so multiple choice. The questions and answers will be up on the screen. So, all right, what is the name of the pony who shows off her new dentures in Apple Family Reunion? I didn't exactly make this easy.
Bomb 2 answers.
Most of these questions will be based on Applejack episodes, but they won't necessarily be about Applejack. Anti-applesauce is correct. Most of you got that right, so nice job. Let's see who got it first. Hista. Hista followed by Fafada and Illinois Mapper. Why is it all my... Three of the 5 here are my friends. I promise I didn't give them the questions in advance.
Wink, wink.
I hope you guys didn't see the answers on my computer. Really.
No.
Okay. You, out. All right, second question. What episode of LPFIM is this frame from?
Wrong panel.
It's this panel now.
Where's Ticketmaster? Oh, there it is. Thank you. Yeah, this looks Photoshopped. Ooh, that was a big split. That was Philly Vanilla.
It was the bunny thing.
And
that
the
gave it
giveaway,
away.
actually, ironically for that one, has nothing to do with Applejack. It's this Fluttershy.
No, the bunny thing gave it away for me because that was when the Ponytones performed.
Oh yeah, good catch on that one too. So who's leading now? Illinois Mapper takes the lead, followed by Cloud Shard and Hista.
Did we get a spot and name that frame if we win?
You know, maybe in the future we'll do something. Not this time. All right, what baked goods do the Apple family ponies make during the reunions? Apple muffins, apple tarts, apple pies, or apple fritters?
I've ruined this by mentioning it.
They probably make all of these though, so.
Apple fritters. Very nice. Right, the vast majority of people got that one right. Very good. Illinois Mapper holds the lead, followed by Cloud Shard and Too Shy Shot. What is the name of the event that describes every apple on the farm becoming ripe at the same time? Applebuck season, the converging, the confluence, or the concurrence?
I think it. Okay. Okay.
That's an episode title.
But it's also a name of a season.
Yeah.
It's actually the confluence.
Really? I actually didn't know that.
Well, it's from season 9, so that might explain why.
Screw you.
We'll talk more about the episode, but yeah, I actually said it wrong. It's the confluence is how they say it in the episode. And I'm surprised I actually baited that many people with the Applebuck season. Technically, Applebuck season is when they become ripe for harvest, but not at the same time, the exact same time. Big difference. Cloud Shard takes the lead, followed by Too Shy Shy and Fafada. What does Granny Smith accuse Applejack of being when AJ is grumpy in Going to Sea?
Can we see some night questions?
Part donkey, part Grinch, part mule, or part cow?
It's the season 9 questions that are gonna kill me. I know every other season of this one.
It's 1 of 2. I don't know if I picked their correct one.
Okay.
Part mule, that's correct. Vast majority of people got
I
that
just
one.
hear they say mule a lot in the show, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No offense.
I feel like that mule is usually like the most like when they want like a derogative term in Pony, they always seem to go for mule. I think Applebuck season, I think Twilight was like, oh, you're as stubborn as a mule or something.
Be good, be good. No offense.
No, I'm taking. All right, what episode is this frame from?
Ticketmaster.
Not this time.
Oh. I actually don't remember.
I think I know what it is. I would have thought it was.
Oh, I got this one wrong.
I thought it was Trade Jet for a second. It's not.
I got it.
Actually, well,
I don't
the
remember.
background.
Ah, shit.
Oh my gosh, only 3 people got that one right. Wow, over a barrel.
Yep. The initial was Dog and Pony. I'm like, no, actually, that's not.
Dog and Pony, they would have had the massive gems.
Yep.
Even I'm not gonna lie. When I pulled this frame up, I used a website, Ponyguesser, to generate these frames, and I think this comes from the middle of the episode. Even I was like, when did they do this? So
I thought they all had
This geography.
unless it was super mislabeled,
It's not recognized.
I admittedly didn't fact check it, but I'll have to check that one. But you changed. 4 participants lost their answer streak of 5. I'm so sorry. All right, who was ultimately setting off the great seedling traps?
That one's easy.
You're telling me it's season 9.
Yeah.
It was Whopper.
Big Mac. I'm guessing the rest of you probably haven't seen season 9 too lately. Which, if not, I don't blame you. But yeah, it is Big Mac, and is it intentionally or unintentionally? As you say,
He was sleeping, I believe.
unintentionally. Yeah, he's basically sleepwalking. Going to seed is
Come
basically.
on, don't let the Twilight fan be first.
Yeah, come on, guys. Come on. No, it's funny. Actually, Going to Seed is in a way like Big Mac's version of Applebuck's season, but it's not really his choice. He ends up having to harvest basically the whole farm himself because of Applejack and Applebloom running around with their shenanigans. All right, another name that frame.
Oh, come on.
This one's a lot easier.
Okay. Thank God.
Okay, well.
That's one of my favorite episodes.
It's probably one of my favorite Applejack episodes.
But it's gonna mean like everyone's gonna get it right and no one's gonna get any progress.
One in the foreground, one in the background. So that
main
doesn't
attraction.
save the allegations that she's a background pony because she's in the background of that song. She's not the one singing.
Look, Applejack is such a great character that she knows when to take a step back and let others have the spotlight.
Into the background.
Of her own personal choice, though. Big difference. Big difference. Isn't she just great? Oh, come on, guys. We got to get rid of Fafata. I mean, not let him win the game. All right, we got a few more. Oh, this is, wait a minute. Oh, shoot, that is not supposed to be a multi-select.
Apple pie heart swimming.
But anyway, how many new friendships does Pinky calculate that there will be as a result of the apple pie heartwarming? 5, 14, 19, or infinity? It is not actually a multi-select. There is only one right answer, but I messed up.
Please let it be 19, just for Toaster. Oh my god.
So the answer is actually 19. I'm serious. It's 19. Oh, I left infinity check.
Let's go, technically correct.
Well, it's not as bad as I thought it was. Yee-haw! 19 is very much the answer.
Damn it, you cost me 4.
Man.
You technically got it correct.
That one's on you, Joe.
Yeah, that one is totally on me. What was Applejack busy doing when asked to babysit the cake twins and the baby cakes? You. Dealing with hungry caterpillars.
My question screwed everyone else to get me on the podium again.
That one is a real deep cut. That one's not easy. So I'm not too surprised it was equally split.
Like, I know that.
Yeah.
Too Shy takes the lead, followed by Illinois Mapper and Fafata. Yes, Fafata's not winning. All right, last question. This is a multi-select on purpose. Is Applejack best pony? Yes, 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 or yes.
Yes.
It's not rigged. Just forcing everyone to admit the truth.
You should have made it like yes, definitely, absolutely.
Now you see everybody. The colors are rainbow answers. So.
Get out of here! Come on, there's only 4 colors. Oh wait, people selected multiple. Huh? Wasn't what I intended, but obviously the answer is yes. So with that, let's see who finished in our top 3. In 3rd place with 8 out of 10 correct is Fafata. In 2nd place is Illinois Mapper. And in 1st place is Too Shy. Too Shy. I don't know where you are. Come on up. There you are. God, it looks like we got a Wonderbolt hoodie and a Big Mac. What is that called? Just a hoodie. Okay. Well, there you go. There's your little prize pack. Actually, here, wait. You come back. Also for winning up, you won't have to come back up for your badge. So there you go. Congratulations. Well, there you go. That's a little trivia show for you. All right.
Do you think Applejack likes trivia?
Honestly, well, she did play in a Trivial Pursuit trivia trot. So yeah, she probably likes trivia. All right, skip ahead. All right, let's get back into more of the discussion. We're gonna start talking about some individual episodes in a little bit more depth here. So let's start at kind of the beginning. Let's start at Applebuck's season. So from season 1, of course. We get introduced to her southerner farmer behavior, and I feel like in this first episode, it's really emphasized even more than in later seasons. They almost kind of, and I'm saying this in the nicest way possible, they kind of do write her like a dumb southerner. Like there's a couple points in the episode where she's just like, I don't know. Again, I don't say this is a bad thing or as an insult to anyone, but just kind of an observation. Yeah, well, go ahead.
Are we sure AJ is a southerner? Because apples don't really grow south as we think of it.
Yeah, I mean, the question is Applejack a southerner officially? No.
She's a country girl.
She's just a country girl, but she kind of has that, obviously, the southern drawl and how she speaks. Yeah, go ahead.
As we've said down
Well, there you go. So it's possible.
In Florida, the more north
Go ahead,
you go,
yes.
it's
She
the
could
more
have been
southern
born
you
in the
get.
south and then moved closer to the north for apples, or
Well, we know that's not true though because her family was on the farm.
Well, who knows?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe her parents were traveling when she had to give birth. I don't know. Yeah.
From North Carolina, we literally grow apples in the Appalachians.
Appalachians.
That's where where she wanted the apple London, and he's based on the Appalachian area. He's right, exactly right.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Anyway, like that's yeah, Southerner, I guess, country girl, whatever. It's cute. I don't care.
Mid-Atlantic.
Kind of in a similar vein, her season 1 voice is very different than the rest of the show. I'm sure they told Ashley Ball to speak in a little bit deeper voice to distinguish her from Rainbow Dash. But I have to be honest, I really do like her original voice, and in a way I kind of prefer it. Also, no, not at all. In fact, if you want, for the people, not right now, but for those who brought Applejack plushies, I'd love to do like a big Applejack plushie group photo after the panel. So if you guys are interested, come on up. But again, we'll do that later. Anyway, I love her season 1 voice, but not that her later one is bad. It's just not so cool. Magic is OP. Devs, please nerf. That's in reference to when Twilight just can harvest the entire farm at once. I genuinely hate that moment. It's cringe.
It's balance.
Twilight fan would say that.
It's racism.
Balance is
It completely just demolishes the hard work that Applejack puts in. It's like, oh, yeah, you can just use magic.
Any unicorn can do that.
It's to make an analogy, it's kind of like artists drawing something versus just generating it in an AI prompt. It's like, it's OP.
I mean, that's kind of a general problem in the show, is the ability of magic is extremely inconsistent.
Yeah. I mean,
it's just a humble mid-tier.
And Applejack is consistency.
Kind of a little observation that I noticed at the end of the episode when all of her friends come on the farm. Applejack gives them apple juice in these little bottles. I guess I take it that in season 1 they weren't ready to reference cider. They didn't feel comfortable doing that yet. They still had the educational rating for season 1, so maybe that had something to do with it. They went from apple juice to apple cider where it was vaguely alcoholic, and then later in the show they had to slap the little apple symbol on the mugs and make it very clear that it looked like water and it wasn't alcohol.
Well, like, they actually removed the fuzz in like the UK version of like Super Cider Squeezy 3000.
6,000.
Yeah.
6,000.
Super speed.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I don't know, but at least Americans, we can handle it, right? And I say that as a British citizen, so yes, really, I'm a British citizen.
What?
Yeah, really. Lots of slapstick in this episode between Applejack just kind of making a mess of everything, so it's kind of fun. In general, it was just a good introduction to Applejack's character, and mind you, it was kind of the first focus episode of the series. I mean, you had the first 2-parter, which was obviously Twilight and then Every Pony. And then the 3rd episode, Ticketmaster, was focused on Twilight, but also involved everybody, and then Applebuck season. Another observation I made about this is that if you go to this episode and you watch the part where she falls asleep while she's farming, her snoring is super cute. Go back and listen to it. It's great. I would have included it in here, but I just didn't have the time. So, yeah. That's Applebuck season. Let's fast forward a little bit to Apple Family Reunion, which is in season 3. We do get the line in one of the flashbacks. Granny Smith comments. Yes, that was an excellent Granny Smith. And for those of you who've been to previous panels of mine of Applejack Appreciation Club, I had in the facts part or something, her flaws that she eats too much. This is where I got that from. I knew I wasn't making that up. So I'm just saying. We do get to see one of her flaws in this episode where she focuses a lot on scheduling things and micromanaging things. I guess you could say that's another one of her flaws instead of just spontaneous memories, you know. And I kind of get it. I get why she would fall into that trap. It definitely feels up her alley to do that.
She did the best Applejack song.
Yes. Well, actually, I don't know. I'm more of an apples to the core kind of guy, I think.
Apples to the Core is really good too, but I'd say that's also like an Apple family song, one of just Applejack song.
Raisin's Barn is also not just a Applejack song. Of course, in this episode, we also get the 2 shooting stars a couple times, so it was kind of our first hint towards Applejack's parents might be Dunzo. Overall, though, I thought this is a really sweet episode, but I do think it could have used some tweaks. I honestly, when I was watching it recently, all I could think to myself is, man, I kind of actually want to watch some of these interactions play out a little bit more. Like, for example, they brought back Babseed, and this was literally 3 episodes after One Bad Apple. And Apple Bloom is like, oh man, I can't wait to see my cousin again from Manhattan. And all I can sit here thinking is, well, you guys hate each other, don't you? Like, you're just going to forget.
Remember their kids.
Well, okay, at the end of the episode, yes. Well, I don't know. I would have just liked to see more of the interactions and the interactions with the other Apple family. I described Applejack in this episode as kind of a wet blanket. Just kind of, you just throw on top and she just smothers the fun, I guess.
First time and not the last.
Correct. Definitely not the last time. I like at one point where Applejack has all of them sewing the blankets. She has all these sewing machines. She literally made a sewing sweatshop.
With the grannies.
Yeah, I think this was just the good example of showing how Applejack could be overkill. I don't know if there were any other things that you guys noticed from this episode you wanted to comment on. Anything?
The fact that they had those fruit bats and when they were doing that, like, let's say the hay bale, right?
Well, it was a hay bale ride. It was just a chaotic one.
Right. But they had those fruit bats in there, but then next season they had vampire fruit bats, and that was somehow a problem.
I don't know. Yeah,
because they're emo.
I don't know. That moment was, yeah, it was a moment, I guess. Go ahead.
Moral of the episode: free labor is the solution.
Thank you, comrade.
Yes.
It's funny. It's like, I think that's the second time they've technically built her barn in the show, because if we go back to season 2 with Lesson 0, Rainbow Dash destroys the barn for Applejack. So. Wait, what?
I thought that was a shed, not the whole barn.
I thought it was the whole barn.
No, it's a separate barn.
It was a separate barn.
But Swarm of the Century, the Parasprites ate it.
You're right. Swarm of the Century.
Too many Pinkie Pies.
That would be a good trivia question. How many times has the barn been destroyed in the show?
5.
Oh yeah,
5.
Probably more than that.
Season 3 was a really chaotic season.
Anything else on Apple Family Reunion before I go ahead? Yeah, no, it's a good song. I do like it. It's fine. If we have some time, maybe we'll play a song at the end. Let's move on to season 5 here. Hearthbreakers. This isn't obviously a dominated Applejack episode. It's an Apple and Pinkie Pie episode with both their families, but I thought it was worth watching.
Good old Boulder's Boulder.
Of course, it reestablishes the lore that we learned about in season 4 about the potential link between the apples and the pies, which is kind of a deep thing, I guess. Applejack starts the lying at the dinner table with the food. Of all people, of all ponies. Oops. Yeah, in the back.
Some people may have said that was a Sweet Home Alabama episode.
Oh, because of.
Don't bring my wife in. Oh shit.
Yeah, that. I don't know what they were thinking with that. I'm not. I don't know if they just forgot or like.
I do remember the holiday episode where like they had that like clip of.
Oh my god!
Mark in the background having her heart broken and stuff.
Oh my god!
Maybe. I mean, to be fair,
That was actually like crazy.
I don't know if they just thought that they were extremely distant cousins.
They are.
Which they are, if they're related.
Yeah, they are related.
It's super distant.
Honestly,
so.
I think the fact that they even had these two be related at all was a weird choice on the show's part.
But it kind of makes sense though, because if you think about the fact that you have the apple farming and the rock farming, I mean, it's kind of a connection.
Even if you're not related, you're trying to like Pinky's trying to play matchmaker at what is essentially a family reunion.
I don't know if that's what you're.
Well,
What?
Pinky wasn't the one playing matchmaker. We played.
Actually, as a related note, Ingrid is here at this convention. Did she voice all three of the sisters? Okay.
You're in the guest of honor script.
I guess. What's that?
She's gonna do all three in the guest of honor script reading, minor spoilers.
Okay. I guess maybe that's a question to ask about that. But, it kind of tries. Applejack also really tries to force the whole issue of the differing traditions thing. She automatically thinks her traditions are better, which I mean they kind of are. But the other thing is you cannot expect me to believe they push Holder's boulder out of that hole. That come on.
But it's Applejack.
Have you seen her leg?
Dude, they move so slow. It would have taken them like 10 hours.
Have you seen it in shadow play?
You can just shot put the thing.
Yeah. Remember when she launched the boulder?
Oh yeah, season 7, I think. Yeah, the season 7 finale.
She launched the boulder and she went to the archaeologist first and said like, oh man, that can't tell it to anyone, or else it will sound preposterous.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it for Hearthbreakers. I don't know. Just got to keep moving here due to time constraints. Let's fast forward all the way to the end of the show. Season 9, going to Seed. This one was interesting. I don't know what the general consensus is still on this episode. I feel like kind of mixed opinions. I mean, I guess like thumbs up, thumbs down. Like, what do you guys think of this episode? More thumbs to the side.
It's a season 9 episode, so what can you say?
What if the last good episode of the show?
Okay. I personally, I would put myself like a thumbs up. I even if it's not an amazing episode. First of all, I'm just glad she got an episode. The whole Apple family got an episode in the last season to feel like a nice conclusion. And the fact that it was basically entirely focused on them, it was nice. I didn't even care if the plot was that good. I just like seeing them interact, even if it is kind of a quirky story. So at first, Applejack is very off-put by the search of the Great Seedling, and it's a bit confusing at first because they don't really explain why. And it's funny the way they sort of go back and forth with what everyone thinks about the whole search, whether there's a point to it or not. I feel like this is a good example of love skipping a generation, especially in the beginning of the episode where you see, actually really only in the beginning of the episode, where you see Granny Smith and Golden Delicious kind of egging Apple Bloom on, and then Applejack is being a stick in the mud and like, oh, she needs to help. She needs to be grown up and older. I think the flashback was a great explanation of AJ's motivations. I feel bad for being stuck in that hole.
At least Winona was there.
What's that?
At least Winona was there.
At least Winona was there. That's true. Man, Winona must be old in the series then. Jeez. I guess in the end, we kind of see though she isn't so stubborn after all, because she eventually does give in and has fun with Apple Bloom with the traps and everything. And I think it was a decent little mystery. Like you didn't really know going into the episode. If you were watching it for the first time and you didn't know anything, you wouldn't know whether the Great Seedling was real or who was doing it. Like it could have been any pony. It could have been Pinkie Pie for all we know, like in Castlemania. So. You thought it was Thorax?
He kind of looks like him.
Oh, the Great... not really.
There's antlers.
Yeah.
Like it could be part
Clearly, the Great Seedling is far more important than Celestial.
And then kind of the last thing I wanted to touch on is sort of the moral of this episode is that, even though we all have to work and we all have responsibilities, I think the episode teaches us that it's still fine to have some childlike fun here and there. I mean, you don't have to just be all serious and all business all the time. I mean, you can have some fun. After all, that's kind of what we're doing at this convention. We're hanging out and talking about a kid's cartoon.
Especially if you have a responsible sibling.
Oh, to help her.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
He carried this episode.
He did. He carried the farm.
At times, for sure.
Poor Big Mac in this episode. I feel bad for him.
Poor Big Mac in the later half of the series, honestly.
It takes a lot of hours.
Yeah, so.
What's that one episode of him and Hearts and Hooves Day? I forget the name of it.
Hearts and Tuesday?
Where it's like
Based.
No, I mean the later season one, where I forget the name of the episode, but
Break
the
up,
one he
break-
thinks that, or his girlfriend's breaking up.
Breakdown.
Oh, breakdown.
Yes.
That's a fun episode. I like
God,
that.
that episode drives me bonkers.
I think it's fun, personally.
I think I personally like it.
We're running low on time-ish, so I'm just kind of showing. These are just more Applejack-focused episodes, or episodes she's got to roll in.
Why would you put non-compete clause on there?
I never said these were good episodes, to be fair. I think most of these are pretty decent, but yeah, non-compete clause is pile of doo-doo. Sorry if you like that episode. It's not good.
It's okay, no one does.
That episode was a rip off of Fall with Her Friends.
A bad one, too. Yeah, I should have put Fall Weather. Again, this is not meant to be a comprehensive list. This is just more episodes.
I would have put Look Before You Sleep on there.
Yeah, Look Before You Sleep. I don't know, that one.
I can't hear you. I'm asleep.
There are some good moments. There are some good moments for sure. I only had time to watch 4 episodes specifically recently for this panel, but there's so many other ones that I could watch and making observations of. And yeah, there's a lot out there for sure. I do like to include this slide for whoever's like thinking about writing fan fiction or writing comics for Applejack. Some of the challenges for writing her, I think one of them is finding motivation for her character. She's already got so much in life. She's got the farm with her family, enough money and friends. I think it would be interesting to put her in a situation where she was really on the ropes with cash and it was really like a serious risk of losing the farm. You've also got, you could also just bring a problem to her like in the Super Squeezy Cider Squeezy 6000. I think I still didn't say that right, but you know, she's so level-headed, maybe almost too level-headed to make flaws out of her, but you know, that can be a bit of a challenge to overcome. Her as a main character versus a supporting role. Jokes aside, I genuinely think Applejack works super well as a secondary, as being like the straight mare to play off of other ponies' zaniness, just because she isn't Pinkie Pie, basically.
You know, she's kind of the most normal of the main six.
Yeah,
I feel like she'd be the easiest to talk to.
Yeah, and sit down and have a cider with her, like, that'd be awesome.
I mean, I find the motivation really easy. It's simple to say that she's doing it out of pride. All you have to do is make her realize this is something she wants to be known to be about. Like, that's part of why she's so helpful, too. And then also her urge to help can be another good reason to motivate her. So ask her to help you, she'll help you. There's your motivation. Or give her the opportunity to show off the fact that she can help you, and she'll help you.
Okay. Yeah, so basically roping her into helping some pony else. I think that's probably a good way to incorporate it. But I don't think she would show off too much. I mean, I think humility is part of her character as well.
Up in Rainbow Dash, but she's still a show off. And remember, her pride is part of why she wouldn't come home for the last round now.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I think the writers in the show had an issue with her being level-headed because it seems like a lot of Applejack-focused episodes, they kind of have to make her seem like totally unhinged when the episode focuses on her.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Some pony to watch over me. She's out of character.
Yeah.
That's just, I don't know. And even, I mean, what's another episode? Like, Apple Family Reunion.
Yeah, that was another one.
She should have noticed that, like, come on. I know they were exaggerating to a cartoonish degree, like with the obstacle course that she sends the foals on.
Yeah.
But, like, my gosh, like, come on, Applejack. You're smarter than this.
Non-complete clause.
Yeah, well, that one's just bad for a variety of reasons.
Yeah,
So,
but it also does show like her acting out of character.
yeah. And then also, like, what new lessons would she even need to learn?
I didn't learn anything. I was right all along.
Exactly.
Oh, like 3 episodes in like that.
So that being said, what have we learned, everybody? Well, there's that. But we've also learned that Applejack is best pony. Thank you. So yeah, that more or less concludes the Applejack panel. I would like to advertise a couple more things. First of all, just for myself, some more things I got going on this weekend. Later today in the room next door at 5 o'clock, I have a panel about sunburst. Tomorrow, also in the room next door, I've got Name That Frame, which is the mainstay at this point. And then I'm also at the community guest meet and greet tomorrow. So if you want to stop by and say hello then. Also, before you go, I do have something. If you're on Discord and you're 16 years or older, I do have a Discord server that I run called Sweet Apple Admirers. There's a QR code on the screen. If you're interested in joining, you are more than welcome to. You'll just have to kind of post a little introduction, and me or one of my other staff members will let you in. I will leave that up there for a bit. And then if you have Applejack plush, what's up? The link is invalid. Oh no, that is. What about the text link? Does that work if you type in the text link?
That's the same link.
Is it the same link? Crap, what happened there? Okay, let me jump out of the slideshow. I'm super sorry about that.